Welcome to our special coverage of a brewing political dispute in Washington, where fiscal responsibility and partisan pressure shape the national debate. Today we explore Representative Thomas Massie's staunch opposition to a continuing resolution designed to maintain current funding levels through September 2025. Massie, a Republican from Kentucky, renowned for his steadfast libertarian principles, has consistently voted against measures that significantly increase government spending and oversight. The proposed bill, or continuing resolution, aims to prevent a government shutdown by keeping funding steady for an extended period. However, the measure has sparked controversy by including a $6 billion increase in defense spending alongside a $13 billion cut in non-defense discretionary funding. Supporters of the bill, including the conservative House Freedom Caucus, argue that these adjustments are necessary to secure national defense and fiscal balance. In sharp contrast, Democrats criticize the bill, fearing it grants excessive discretion to the Trump administration over critical spending decisions. Former President Donald Trump has recently intensified pressure on Massie by calling for a primary challenge over his dissenting vote. Trump's remarks label Massie as a consistent no voter, drawing comparisons to former Representative Liz Cheney, who faced similar political backlash. Massie, however, remains unyielding in his convictions, emphasizing transparency, unwavering principles, and personal integrity over party pressure as he staunchly opposes the bill. Critics argue that the continuing resolution fails to tackle the underlying issues of bloated government spending and long-term fiscal imbalances. The bill, set for a close vote in the House, faces uncertainty as just a few dissenting Republican votes could sink it. Speaker Mike Johnson is pushing for a swift approval, urging lawmakers to act quickly and avoid the risk of a government shutdown. The bill proposes significant spending adjustments, including a $13 billion cut in non-defense expenditures and a $6 billion boost for defense programs. Republicans like Reps. Tim Burchett and Corey Mills are also expected to express dissent, potentially influencing the outcome of the vote. In this high-stakes political battle, every individual vote carries significant weight, with potential long-term repercussions for the broader national spending agenda. Observers note that this intense legislative clash is not only about spending, but also a profound reflection of broader ideological battles within modern American politics. The heated, fervent discourse surrounding the bill exemplifies how policy decisions are increasingly influenced by widespread public opinion and the ever-shifting, dynamic political landscape. Massie's principled stance highlights a growing rift within the Republican Party over the balance between fiscal conservatism and party loyalty. His repeated voting record against similar spending measures reinforces his commitment to reducing government overreach and promoting limited fiscal intervention. Critics argue that this rigid approach may inadvertently hinder necessary government functions during economic and security challenges facing the nation. Meanwhile, staunch supporters believe the measure is a bold step towards reining in wasteful spending and reaffirming national defense priorities. Trump's call for a primary challenge adds an extra layer of political drama to an already contentious funding debate in Congress. The unfolding drama reflects deep ideological divisions within the GOP, with some members prioritizing party unity and others fiscal responsibility. Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle remain alert as this fiscal showdown could set important precedents for future government spending measures. As the vote approaches, all eyes in Washington are on the potential impact of this legislation on national fiscal policy and party dynamics. The controversy over the continuing resolution underscores a broader debate about government spending and the role of partisan politics in fiscal decision-making. Massie's determined stand resonates with voters who demand accountability and a more principled approach to government budgeting and spending cuts. Political analysts suggest that this intra-party conflict could have significant and lasting implications for Republican strategies in upcoming election cycles. Massie's defiance unmistakably symbolizes a commitment to challenging established political norms, even when facing formidable opposition from influential party figures. As debates continue, the national spotlight intensifies on the delicate balance between steadfast, principled conservatism and strategic, calculated political maneuvering. Insiders suggest that the intense debate over the bill may significantly reshape party dynamics and influence voter sentiment in the upcoming, highly anticipated midterm elections. This evolving fiscal showdown clearly underscores the challenges faced by lawmakers as they navigate competing interests and long-standing ideological divides. Inside Capitol Hill, voices on both sides of the political spectrum express uncertainty about the bill's future amid growing partisan tension. Our coverage brings you this detailed look at the unfolding political battle, providing insight into the high-stakes fiscal decisions shaping our nation.